Yep. Yeah. All right. So, Coach, just want to ask you, despite how their offense spoiled the third quarter, do you feel collectively your best team defense of the season, considering the rebounds? And
Yeah.
when Natasha Cloud is hitting threes, it's like a pick your poison type of thing. What can you do?
Yeah, I think you have to give Natasha credit. I mean, we were, Stewie is almost unguardable one-on-one. And so you got to help somewhere. And I thought we did a great, they're going to hit shots. They're the defending champs. I thought I'm not surprised that they hit shots. Cloud's a pro. We were Darren are kind of on some level. But, we've got to make sure that they're going to go on a run. And I thought that affected our execution there in the third quarter. We got a little stagnant, a little tight. But yeah, in answer to your question, I thought defensively we were really good. And rebounding wise, we did a tremendous job. And I am proud of our team. I thought we competed. They kind of threw a haymaker there in the third, and we got a little bit tight. And then we were down too big. But hats off to them.
I mean, just going off of what did frustrate you the most? It seems like there were a couple times you reached back through your hair and literally felt like you were about to pull your hair out.
Oh, no. I was just about to put it up, and I wasn't going to. I don't remember. I think there was a couple times, too, where we got good shots, and we just kind of missed them. And that's part of basketball. But, I think it's just more as a competitor, but there's nothing, I can't look at this game and think that our players didn't leave it all on the floor.
Oh, I just didn't want the mic.
Go ahead, Annie.
Do you want me to use the mic?
No, whatever you want.
No, I'm going to take my time. The energy with this team from the beginning, you guys have been talking about how this is a building year. So how are you guys gauging success when you're in games like this and you're not able to finish it? But
yeah, I don't like the word building just because it makes it seem like we're not, trying to achieve anything. You know what I'm saying? But I know what you mean. I think there's reality to that where it's some new players, new staff, new system, all of that. So with change, it takes a minute to adapt. For me, how do I, kind of quantify success if it's not just outcome driven? It would be definitely, improvement from game to game. We played Chicago, they beat us. We did not play well, and we did not play collectively. We did not have that look in our eye, and tonight we did. So I want to build on that. And I don't ever want to be in the business of moral victories, but you do have to keep perspective as to where our franchise is versus where New York's is, right? I mean, it's different. They returned everybody, and we're building. So just maintain perspective, stay positive, and build on successes, even if you don't come out with the outcome you want.
As you're in the third quarter,
Hello, Doug.
that's great. You as the lead, and they didn't have to take the lead, but you guys did go away. I think you got to 5 in the fourth quarter, kind of stuff. Just talk about the fact that this team that you didn't succumb to it looked like you got a lot worse.
Yeah, I think that just shows our growth. When teams punch us in the past, we've kind of let the game slip away. But I'm proud of the way that we fought back, and we were right back in the game. Like we got their punch, and then we punched them back. Like Coach said, we had really good looks in the third, and some of them just didn't fall. So I mean, we can't control that, but I think our defense is really great tonight. And we had a little bit of lulls, so I think that's kind of what contributed to the loss. But I mean, I think we withstood the runs pretty well.
Hey, Coach. Cassie with Women's Basketball 365. Rickea's numbers were down slightly today and a little bit on the season. Can you speak to how she impacts the game outside of scoring?
Yeah, I mean, she's 6'3", really long, and I thought defensively she was really good tonight. Her and KP, both of them didn't have great shooting nights, but defensively I thought Rickea was good. The rebounding, she can get to the free throw line. She impacts the game in a lot of ways. It's not just from the stat line of how many points did she score. And they, Phoebich on hers, it's 6'3" on 6'4". She's not used to being guarded by that, but they kind of neutralized each other a little bit with each other's length. So, I think just defensively rebounding, and Rickea will buy into that. She knows that she can impact the game even if she's not getting easy shots.
And quick follow up. I know Julie didn't want a direct question.
It's okay. Give them all to Julie.
But I just want, Azarae, what are your thoughts on how she's able to impact the game? This is her first game back, and it was a strong showing. So can you just speak to what she does for the flow of your offense?
Yeah, I mean, she just came in and provided a great point guard presence for us. We really need that, someone to come in, control the offense, and even defensively get up and guard their guards and kind of control the game that way. So it's great to have her back. We're proud of her, a recent champ. So
Yes,
congrats on
it's
that.
big time. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, just being able to come in and get us organized offensively is really, really nice.
Thank you.
Let's go to Zoom, Insanity TV, and then Justin Russo.
Oh, once you kind with me. Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, what's up, guys? Coach, this is for you. We know the talent that Rickea Jackson has. We seen it all last year. I was just wondering, from watching her play, what have you and the staff seen that you guys can kind of do to help her get herself going offensively, like we seen with the big outburst of her offensively earlier in the year?
Yeah, I think Rickea's good. She's a mismatch tonight. Like I mentioned, with Fibic guarding her, it's hard to post her up against Fibic, but when she's guarding somebody smaller than her, which is normal, we've got some stuff where we run to isolate her, give her those ISO touches. Yeah, I don't know if that answers your question.
Question from DJ.
Hey, Coach, DJ here. Big name sign with Julie Van Loos today. Breaking news for everyone. Can you just talk about what it was like for her to join the team right there in New York and how you intend to use her moving forward?
Yeah, we're excited about the other Julie, Julie B, or Julie V, I should say. I think what she brings us is she's able to get, push the ball in transition. She's a combo guard. She can play the one or the two, and she can shoot it. And I think, you look at our 3-point numbers for the type of offense we're running, we need to be able to knock down, more than 5 of 19. And I think Julie will bring that. I threw her in there. The process was crazy for her. She flew on her own out here yesterday, got her own hotel room, and then was knocking on the door at Barclays at 5 p.m. when we finally got the word. Literally, she was out there. What these players go through in this league is unbelievable. They are impressive women, and so we're thrilled to have her. And I know her and Julie Allemand play really well together, so that's going to be a nice punch for us to have her.
Back to Zoom, Justin.
Hey guys, Coach, I have 2 for you. Number one, New York shoots a lot of threes. They make them at a high rate. What kind of pressure does that put on you guys defensively, trying to guard them when you have to get out and onto the 3-point line against them, like the seams that can open up? And number 2, how did you think Ray did tonight? Is her first game back since the opening day of the season? Kind of just want to get your thoughts on what you saw out of her in the 12 minutes.
Yeah, I think the reason they're so hard to guard is why they cut down nets last season. They got shooters. They got Stewie, who is so hard to guard one-on-one. And, they didn't have, not having Jonquel Jones, they play a little faster. We matched up better, I think, without her out there. But, you have to pick your poison with the Liberty. Something's got to give. And I thought we did a pretty good job. They hit some shots. And again, I think had we executed better in that third quarter, maybe we could have stopped the bleeding sooner. In terms of Ray, I thought she did great. She hit a couple big shots, hit a 3 and was very super active on defense. I thought she was great for the first time back, and she really hasn't practiced. So with a bone injury, once it's healed, you're back and you kind of get thrown in the fire. And I thought she did great. And again, I feel like we're starting to get the group together that we had anticipated coming in, and it's awesome to have her back.
And on that note, AZ, in terms of not only getting Ray back, but having not only Julie back, but then adding the second Julie right there, just the thoughts about now being able to have more of a healthy roster that you really haven't had for most of the season. This performance tonight really give you the energy to say we can really kick on and really make a push before this All-Star break.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to just have bodies back. We've been dealing with injuries from day one, and we still don't have Cam, so we're excited to get her back when she's back. But I mean, it's always refreshing to have people come back and join us. And like Coach said, I thought Ray did great coming in. Even Julie coming in, kind of getting thrown into the fire. She did great too. So we're just excited to keep getting everyone back and build from that.
Last question here, Anne.
Lynn, when you say that Julie flew out here and put herself up in a hotel, why was that important for her? I mean, I assume she knew you guys were signing her, so
No, so the way
why did she want to be here and ready to play?
you'd have to ask her.
Okay.
But the way that, you pick players off of waivers, there's like an order. So we weren't sure who was going to get her until 5 p.m. And so I think she was hoping that it would be us, and it was. So why did she want to be here? I think, what she's told me is a style of play, playing with her Belgian national teammate. We like to play fast, shoot three. I think that's what she's good at. Does that answer your question?
I guess I mean more so like get to New York. It's like you guys signed her and she could have met you back in LA. Like, why did she want to meet you guys?
I think because we're on a road trip. We go to Indiana now.
Yeah.
So now she's with us. She can practice tomorrow and travel with us and kind of get integrated, and then hopefully be a little more, have her sea legs with how we're trying to play. She didn't know any plays, so it's not really fair to throw her out there more, but she'll be caught up. That's why. Just give us another 48 hours with her.
Last question, Ben.
How do you feel like you played Julie coming back tonight? How do you assess it?
I'm tired now, but it was okay. It's not easy to come back, like especially as a point guard, to remember all the plays and everything. I tried to give everything I had. I know it's still not enough, and it sucks to lose for sure, especially when you feel like you have the game in your hands. But yeah, the third quarter killed us, and I hope we're gonna learn from it. Because like the coach is happy, but it's still hard when you lose. Because I really think that with this group we can do a lot. We really can do a lot, and I'm like we all said, like we're all healthy now. Cam will be back too. Julie's gonna get her rhythm. She's gonna know her teammates, everything, and I think it's gonna be a plus. Like to have everybody. Ray was good today, so it's exciting because we still like we all almost there, and we're still missing some pieces. So when everything's gonna be together, like it's gonna be great.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, thank you all.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thanks, Coach.